Hi, my name's Kat. Today I'm going to be doing my book outlet haul. It's actually my first haul from Book Outlet. I'm really stressed like the rest of you with all this corona stuff. So I decided that I was going to check into Book Outlet because I saw a bunch of people do hauls online. And then I was like, my birthday is coming up and I'm stuck in the house and this is how I deal with stress. So I'm just going to order a bunch of books. This is Baxter. I'm not even sure if you, just in case you can't see him, this is Baxter. He's got little legs. He's a good boy. He's very cute. And I'm sitting on the floor, so he has to sit by me. So yeah, if you want to look at what I got from Book Outlet and watch me keep cuddling Baxter, keep watching. Okay, so the first book that I chose was The Hazel Wood by Melissa Albert. My friend Natalie read this and she said that it's pretty good. It has a plot twist in it. I love when there's plot twists that I don't see coming. Her mom, the girl in the book, I think her mom disappears and tells her not to stay away from the Hazel Wood. So of course I'm guessing she goes into the Hazel Wood, gets stuck there. It's either really cool or really creepy. And if there's a plot twist, honestly I'm gonna say her mom's a bad guy. That's my guess. But I guess we'll find out when I finally get to reading this, probably in May. Or if I randomly finish all of my Owls books, maybe I'll jump into it. So yeah, this is the first book I got and I'm really excited to get into it. Okay, so the next book I got to read is The Last Magician. I ordered this one and the second one. It's farther down in the stack because I have them from smallest to largest because that's how I like to organize my books when they're in stacks. There's like no more magic in New York. It's extinct and there's probably magicians in hiding or something. So yeah, that's all I know about this book. Like mediocrely excited about it. Everyone says it's really good. The description on the back to me hopefully doesn't do it justice because it just sounds, pretty good, not great. Not a 5-star, maybe 4. But I do know this is the type of books that Eric likes to read. That's my fiance. So I'm hoping that he will love this book and that I will really enjoy it as well. The next book I got, if you've already watched my Owls video, you know that I have this book. It's Mirage. It sounds like a classic why a princess loses her crown. She has to get it back. So I think this book is going to be pretty good. It's going to be really enjoyable. I love the cover. That was one of the reasons I even looked at it to start with. And I know it's been out for a while, so it's not too thick. So hopefully it's just like a fast, fun read. I'm pretty excited to read this one too. So next is a book I did completely look into just because of the cover. The only thing I know about it is that it's from a Wattpad author. It's called White Stag, and I get very Harry Potter vibes when I look at the stag. I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but let's see what it's about. So from what I get from reading the synopsis is there's goblins and powers and changing because you get goblin powers, and that's what I'm getting from the synopsis. So we'll see how this book goes. All I know is the cover is so pretty, and that was enough for me to really want this. Next is Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. So I read The Girl the Sea Gave Back and I really thought that book was just mediocre, but other people have said this book is pretty good and I enjoyed her story. I just wasn't obsessed with it. So I was like, okay, it was pretty cheap on Book Outlet. Why not give it a shot and see if it's pretty good? I'm not going to the library right now because, you can't go anywhere. So I was like, I'll give this one a try. Hopefully it's really good. Hopefully it's better than The Girl the Sea Gave Back. But either way, I know I'm going to enjoy it at least. So the next 2 books I have are a series by Lana Popovic, I think. Popovic, I'm not sure, but I have Wicked Like a Wildfire and Fierce Like a Firestorm. These 2 girls are able to manipulate beauty, and their mother sounds like attacked or hexed by a white-haired lady, and they have to try and save their mother. And to save their mother, they realize that they have a bunch of secrets in their family line, and they're trying to save each other and save their mother, and that's really all I got of it. But the covers are really pretty, and I think Alexandra Roslin, if you guys have seen her videos, I'll link her channel down below. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, and I think she read these or she put these on her TBR, and when she described them, I was like, oh my gosh, they sound so good. So when I saw them on Book Outlet, I was like, yep, I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna read them, and even if I don't read them for a while, they are so pretty, so I'm completely okay with buying them and just staring at their lovely covers. Okay, so the next book I have is Blanco Roja. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's by Anne Marie McLemore. She writes really beautiful stories. She wrote Dark and Deepest Red, that's what it was called. I read that earlier in the year from, I think, NetGalley, and oh my gosh, it was just a really good story. You felt like you were there back in time. It took place in 2 different times, and it was queer and just a very interesting read. So I'm definitely excited to read this one. I think that Anne-Marie McLemore is one of my new favorite authors, and I'm just really excited to read this. So the next book I bought was really based off the cover as well. It's called All the Ever Afters by Danielle Teller, and it's the untold story of Cinderella's stepmother. I've really been into fairy tale retellings lately. We read A Curse So Dark and Lonely, and that was really good. And like I just mentioned, A Dark and Deepest Red, that was also based off a story. I read A House of Salt and Sorrows, which was the 12 Dancing Princesses. So I've just been in this like fairy tale retelling kick. So I'm hoping that this is a very interesting spin. Like maybe Cinderella's stepmother isn't so bad, or maybe we find out why she turned out so bad. I'm not really sure. I'm just really excited to hear like this author's spin on the Cinderella story, because honestly we all know that Cinderella's stepmother was basically the worst, so we'll see if that's true. Next is Devil's Thief. This is the second Last Magician book. I got it because, you know, we're stuck in the house, and if Eric and I both end up loving The Last Magician, then maybe we'll both want to read the next one, and if it's not available, that's going to be the worst. So I just ordered it. They had it. I do hate that I got The Last Magician in soft cover and this is in hardcover, but you know, what are you going to do? I'm not going to fret over it too much. So yeah, here's the second book to that. And the last book I got is Circle of Shadows. This sounds very classic YA. There's assassins, there's a secret world, or a world of secrets, an empire of magic. Those are the 3 things it says in the back that I just read to you and the extent of what I know. But yeah, overall, Book Outlet seemed like a great website, and I'm so mad at myself for taking so long to know about it. I know I went a little bit crazy, but you know what, like I said, my birthday's this month, and we are basically in the apocalypse at the moment, so I'm gonna buy the books. You should buy your books too, because you never know what's gonna happen. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. Please stay tuned for other videos. I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.